Amen. Thank you, brother. The message is quite fitting for this afternoon's events already. Attempt to overcome. In life, you'll find there'll be things that get in your way. Obstacles if you see them that way. Or challenges if you perceive them that way. Notice the difference in the verbs there. Seeing is just what we naturally do. You just see, look through your eyes. Doesn't take a whole lot of effort on your part. You just wake up, open your eyes, and you see. But perspective is different. It's not only what you see, you perceive, but what you think about. Notice there's a difference. Things will get in everyone's way, but is it an obstacle or a challenge? A challenge is something that you're determined to overcome. But an obstacle is just in my way. I can't never get ahead. I can't go forward. Oh, it didn't go my way today. Today just wasn't perfect. But how many perfect days have you had in your life? But here's the key. If it was perfect for you, I guarantee you it was not perfect for anyone else. Because bad news happens to somebody every day. Good news happens to somebody every day. It's all in your perspective. I heard the baby. I talked about that perfect day. She was like, yep, they dream. I heard she preached with me. That's my butt. Yeah. But you never truly had a perfect day. So the question is, why are you forever trying to find it? Today just would have been perfect if this. Today would have been perfect if that. Why are we closing the door? Huh? There's people in the back. They need to hear the message. Yeah, leave the door open. Leave the door open. Kids can go in the back. Get a table for them. Y'all can move around. Yeah. I like when people in the back lounge because they need to sit in the soft chair. I want them to hear me. Because if we cut the volume on the TV back there, I'm going to say something, then it's going to say something. That delay is kind of weird. So that's why we leave the door open. That's all right. We just communicate. But obstacles, are you going to allow your challenges to stop you, prevent you, or are you going to overcome? Well, I'm from another country. How will I ever make it in America? The freest country on the planet? What do you mean, how will you ever make it? It kills me. I think I might be a little bit illegal in my mind, or immigrant, but not illegal, immigrant in my mind. Because I don't understand how Americans can't succeed in America either. What they talking about, they can't make it. Ooh, they gonna cut off EBT. How I'm gonna feed my kids? Get a job? Go to work? Figure out a side hustle? What you mean? You need your dad and Uncle Sam to feed you and your kids? I know that you're smarter than that. I guarantee it. All you gotta do is keep your hustle in. Hustle more. Thank God that people see, they ain't really going nowhere, they just scaring people, but thank God people realize they can't depend on the government, they gotta depend on God and themselves. You're in the perfect place to really push yourself forward. Now you got motivation to do what you've been dreaming about. Instead of saying maybe next month, maybe 3 months from now. Man, if you don't get out there and get to making something, get out there and get to doing it, pushing yourself, instead of sitting back all day long just talking. Is it an obstacle or a challenge? Oh, it's pressure. Make no mistake, there's pressure either way. Because when they cut EBT or will cut, might cut, maybe cut, probably won't. But when they cut it for some, guess what? That's pressure. How am I feed? How am I do this? I'm going to have to figure it out. There you go. You're right where you need to be. You have to figure it out. And in the midst of all that, God is hoping that you turn in. Because you done had it good so long, you done forgot about God. You don't have time. Ooh, Bible study, 30 minutes for Jesus. I don't know if I have 30 minutes for God. To study to show yourself approved, a workman needed not to be ashamed. And who are we proving ourselves to? By studying the Bible. Only God, not the preacher. Your Bible study attendance or lack thereof doesn't speak of my ministry. It speaks of how much you love God. Because I didn't tell you to go. I didn't. I ain't sent none of y'all a personal email or a letter envelope saying, will you attend our Bible study, please? We need you to study the Bible like God told you. Now, I'll be honest, if I thought that would work, I would do it. I ain't too proud. I want to help you get to heaven, so I'll send an email, I'll send a letter. Please attend Bible study. God loves you that much. But I say it often and it don't move you. So, my prayers, these obstacles or challenges that arise in your life, no matter what they look like, will get your attention. For the better, not the worst. Because how you going to prove to God you love him if you ain't got 30 minutes for him? Ooh, ladies, if he don't text you every day, he cheating. He skipped a day, he ain't text me. I must be talking to myself, hold on. If he don't text you every day, that means, first off, there's no he in my relationships. This is setting up with me. Thirdly, I was being facetious because I can't really see the reflection too good, so I couldn't see myself. Sun shining in. But if he don't text you every day, you think he cheating, but you ain't got 30 minutes to give God to study the Bible that you know you don't understand. Here's a caveat. If you're confused about whether you understand it or not, ask me. I'm the fruit inspector. God sit down and I'm going to tell you, well, there's some things you have to learn. Quite a bit, actually. I'm not going to say it mean, because we all got different levels of growth, but I'll tell you the truth. Oh, yeah, it'll do you good. You need to grow. There's things you're missing about the Bible in your life. Well, I can read it at home. I pray you do. That's the challenge right now for us. But you know you don't understand everything you read. Because I did. I didn't understand all the first when I first started reading. You needed somebody to teach you. The Bible's set up that way. It ain't just what the words mean, because we can all just get a dictionary or Google. What are testaments? Oh, a covenant, like a wheel. You can Google the word, but the practical explanation, God set it up where you don't need a teacher. That's Bible too. Preacher. You don't need all that. You need somebody to pray for you. God set it up that way. Well, I'm going to get to heaven my way. You ain't on the road yet. Add your age and how many years you've been living, and how long of that lifetime did you spend living for God and not yourself? Why didn't I do it myself? I did it for somebody else. Oh, yourself or what you thought was more important to God. Let me rephrase that. Preacher, you sound like you preach to me. I'm preaching to everybody. If you feel like it's just for you, take that pride cap off and realize I'm preaching to everybody. Let me make sure. I'm looking at everybody. I ain't know somebody over there? No, nobody. Preach to everybody. To include myself. Because I had some challenges this morning. I could have got mad, upset, bothered about, frustrated. I could have been home crying in the shower. What I'm going to cry for? Who gonna come get me? None of y'all gonna pick me up if I fall in the shower. I'm just be dead weight, drag me by my ankles. Don't look at it. You know what they say? Me and the brother was talking. I got busted in the face. That stupid thing worked. That little hydraulic pump. Said, you go home for the day? Nah. What I look like going home? It just hurt. I just got over it. Popped my jaw back in place and kept it moving. Maybe if I had leave time, I would have done it. I ain't think about you to be told. It didn't even make sense to me until he said, I was like, hey, why did I stay? I do have leave time. But it just wasn't my thought process. You got hurt, keep moving. You ain't died. Finally got stitches. I was when he got stitches, came back, finished out the day. Not because I love the job so much. It's because, why you gonna quit? Because you ran to the hospital. Didn't nobody tell you put your face in the way of that hydraulic pump swinging? Now, had I known it was gonna swing that way, I definitely would have put my face in the way of it. But life happens. Things are gonna happen that are out of your control. You don't pick the time, the place, it just happens. Because you would avoid it. Right or wrong. No, I like to run into trouble. Ooh, bless your heart. Please tell me so I stay far away from you. I don't want to run into trouble. I want to avoid it. I don't mind a good challenge every now and again, but trouble sounds terrible. That means something out of your control that you can't handle. But if it's in your control, quit whining, quit crying, and overcome. Overcome. God didn't send me here to baby you. He's trying to help you grow because he believes in you. And we do too. We support you. Speaking of that, I'm going to order some food. I just thought about it. I'm going to support it. We're going to get in there and make it happen. I believe it. If your dream, I'll support it. Now, I ain't going to say I'm going to throw thousands of dollars behind it because, you don't seem like you believe in it either, but I'll get in there and support you along the way. Had a guy who worked with back in the day, he tried to sell clothes. I helped him sell clothes. Didn't know he brought me into this before we had the online like this. I was part of some shoe ring. I didn't even know. Selling fake Jordans. What in the world? I'm too real to sell fake stuff in my mind, but I sure did. I felt so bad. I said, man, he got me hustling people. I ain't trying to hustle nobody. I ain't even into that. But I was trying to support the brothers, so I was helping. We set it up, this, that, and the third. Some people got the real, and some people, they had them Mexican Jordans. Them F-Gordons. So the ones we could reimburse their money, whatever, let them keep the shoes. But I ain't know. Because I wasn't into kicks like that. But I learned along the way, so now I know a little bit here and there. Preacher, how'd it all go for you? I know, 6-7, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm going to ruin that for them young people. Yeah, I'm going to ruin it. Those of you trying to figure out what it means, I put a breakdown in last night's message in the comments. So you can go see the breakdown of what it is and how it ties to the youth and how it ties to culture in general in the West. It gives a good breakdown. Young people, if you don't know it, you go read it. I bet you don't want to say it no more. But it's good. It's a good breakdown. I put in the comments for you. But yeah, I'm trying to ruin that for you. It's doing old people get older. I ain't saying that no more, man. Them gray hair people be saying. Them boomers. First off, I ain't that old. But I don't care. Boomers was about business. They helped build America. Not G and Alpha. We don't know what y'all gonna do yet. But I know Street Fighter Alpha wasn't that good, so we'll see. Everybody still want to play the original. Ball Rock, Bump, but not the new people. We don't even know their names. Y'all can go Google Street Fighter Alpha later. You go have that. I don't remember their names. You look up. But we hoping that you do something good. But you need experience and wisdom. And you're not going to get that by not doing it. It comes by doing and learning how to overcome. I like what they said. Thomas Edison found 999 ways how not to make a light bulb work. You could look at it as the entire time he failed, but he was never a failure. Because 1,000 times he figured out the light bulb. And guess what we all use every day? A light bulb. You don't even think about it. Man, they got these new LEDs. Think about that. When's the last time you bought a light bulb? I remember at least once a year we buy them. I ain't bought a light bulb since the summer of 2021, I don't think. Like the last time I bought a light bulb, it's 18 years, we'll see. But I changed all the light bulbs in the house because the Lord of light bill to some degree over the year. You got to factor in the cost for the bulbs. Don't spend the $30, don't buy a $30 bulb. That don't make sense. It's going to take a long time to get that $30 per bulb back. But it will, too. They don't put off heat, so you got to worry about fire or different things. You got little kids or them burning themselves. Some of us remember, turn the lamp off and you go to change that bulb. Oh yeah, you still got them sparks in 3 fingers. Ah, man. Oh yeah, I forgot they hot. Young generation, they don't even remember hot light bulbs. What do you mean the light bulb's hot? Just switch it off. Y'all got the new light bulbs. Them old ones will start a fire. You put a piece of paper on and set the whole house up. Get them curtains away from my lamp. You're going to burn the house down. Words some young people never heard because they looked at me like, what's the meaning? But in our day, that was the thing. You couldn't have a curtain over the lamp. Whole house catch on fire. But God called you to overcome. John 8:35-36. And the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the son abideth forever. I think that might be the echo was up too high, so I got to get echo. Might have to check on the big speaker over there. Turn it down just a tinge. Thank you, sir. If the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed. First things first, God didn't call you to just be a servant. Though we choose to serve him, God called you to be family. You're not a second-class citizen in God. So why are you running around America like you're a second-class citizen? Because you have an accent. You ever met a human without one? Actually, a little bit in Washington. They sound almost like TV. Hello, how are you doing today? I was like, this joker looked like the predator in real life with these dreadlocks. He about 6'4". Why is he saying, howdy ho, buddy? Why does he sound that way? I thought I was going to hear, what's up, bro? He said, hey, how you doing today, kind sir? Well, what's going on? Am I getting practices? They got cameras on me? I'm talking about they be big dreadlocks. I'm talking about you just knew every bit of him was going to say something real urban. But the voice sounded like Walter Cronkite. You were like, how did he sound that way? You hear him talking? Yes, if you go down that way, you're always joshing. Then you go around the corner and look, you're like, oh, wait. Bigger than that, oh. There we go, y'all been watching that Northwest accent, but it's an accent. They learned it. It's called broadcast English. It's taught in most places. It's why in the South here people talking about they can do code switch. They switch the way they talk. Because you talk one way in your neighborhood, you learn to talk a different way in school. It's really education, but they want to dumb it down and make it seem ignorant. Code switching. No, you're just applying what people are taught. Because believe it or not, in Tennessee, they teach the same thing. So you'll hear a hee-haw and then a, well, good day. Have a great day, my good man. Like, all them gold teeth, I didn't expect that voice. So everybody can do it typically in America. If you go up to a Western school, that's how they do it, teach a different way. Some schools, they teach you multiple languages. And if you know a language and your kids don't, shame on you, teach them kids. Don't you know they'll get paid more and do more well off in life by being bilingual or trilingual, 3 languages, daddy speak one, you speak one, teach them kids. Don't leave them ignorant. And besides all that, when they talk to their whaler, she ain't got to have you translate. Oh, mija. That means they love you, little one. Teach them. Teach them how to speak the language. They're going to have an accent. You ain't never met a human without one. But when they can switch it up, it improves their brain, their mind, when they can speak multiple languages. I had my kids had a tutor back in the day. She was from Puerto Rico. So that's why I raised me to do a little bit. I don't know, we're going to be hiding out. You still understand a little Spanish? You had a tutor too. No, so he ain't applied. He played saxophone too. I bought him a new one. He ain't played it yet. You act like you don't know how to do stuff around here. He had all kind of training he hiding on y'all. I don't know how to do anything. I just move boxes. That joker had a tutor in Spanish, a tutor played saxophone. They tried to get him to try for something on TV. I think he blew it on purpose. First I was like, well, maybe we should have shown up. We made him nervous. Because even his, when he was performing, he was like, Rainier, you okay? Well, how are you doing this? The teacher was like, Rainier, is everything all right? I was like, I don't know what's wrong with him. I just came to see him play. So I was like, well, maybe we should have showed up. We made him nervous. Now I realize it. He was hiding. He was like, I ain't going to do this. I don't want to be on TV. Hide. But he had all kind of tutor teaching stuff. Don't let him get away with like, oh, I don't know. You too. You wrote in Sunday school. I re-listened to the message. I did ask a question. I realized. I told you I was going to watch it back. I'll make sure I don't do that again. Because he answered because I asked the question. No questions to the end. That's what I tell myself, not midway through, because some of y'all like, yeah! They get too excited. But first off, God didn't want to make you a servant. He makes you